y'all boys know I gotta put y'all on, no matter if it's a dribble pull-up, a base, or even a custom jump shot. In today's video, no matter if you're on a small guard, a big guard, a lockdown, a popper, a 6'10", 7'4", there's gonna be something in today's video that help you become a better shooter. Now, with me going crazy, I've been putting up some big numbers, and I've been shooting around 80% from the three-point line. So I'm gonna end up giving you some tips and giving you some animations that's gonna end up helping you become a better shooter, especially when it comes to the off-the-dribble pull-ups. A lot of you guys, y'all kind of slack in this area. The best dribble pull-up in the game, to me, I would say Pro 2. Pro 2 is one of my favorite dribble pull-ups. Some people might say it's slow, some people might say it's too fast. Just find your preference. And if you don't like Pro 2, KCP is literally identical. If you don't like how Pro 2 is, KCP is literally like the little brother of Pro 2. So if you want to try something else, try it out. Then we got Devin Booker. Now Devin Booker, you gotta have an 86 mid-range. It has a nice faded animation. It creates a lot of space, but it does have a slow animation at a certain point. But you can use Kobe Bryant, and if you got an 86 mid-range as well. But if you someone on that lower end when it comes to like three-point rating, or you just don't like these animations, try out using Michael Jordan. Now you only need a 78 mid-range. You can get it on bigger builds. As long as you're under 6'10", you can unlock this and being above 6'5". Then we have Devin Vassell. If you want something different that a lot of people ain't really using, it's actually a solid dribble pull-up, as you only need an 84 mid-range or three-pointer. Then if you're on those bigger builds, or you even on above 6'5", Kevin Durant dribble pull-up, money. Especially if you know how to rhythm shoot. KD dribble pull-up is money if you know how to rhythm shoot. Then you got Bam if you're mostly on those bigger builds like the 7-footers that really can't get it, and you got an 81 mid-range or 3. And if you want something that if you're on a 7'4", you can't get there, or you can't get an 87, for Kevin Durant, use normal 2 as one of your last options. And since it's a new season, you know 2K is going to end up adding animations to the game, and they added an animation that we've been laying for. As a lot of people thought 2K took Oscar Robertson out the game completely, 2K decided to release it in this season. Now, we don't care about the base. We're more about the releases. Oscar Robertson release is one of the most goated releases that we've seen for the last few years. But I'm going to end up starting off giving y'all some of the best bases when it comes to my small guards. If you're a starter 4, make sure you try to use Patty Mills. All you need is an 81 mid-range to unlock the base in general, but as of making a jump shot, you need at least an 86 or 87 three-pointer mid-range. Then we got Quentin Grimes. Now you can use Quentin Grimes on bigger builds as of like 6'8", 6'5", while being able to use on a smaller guard. Then we're gonna end up having Stephen Curry jump shot, which was one of the fastest jump shots in the game, which I definitely recommend y'all to rhythm shoot with. Then we got Allen Iverson. This is one of my favorite bases in the game, especially if you like T-Mac or even like Jared Culver. This is the closest thing you're gonna get for a small guard. Then we got Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's about the same it was in NBA 2K25. It could be a little bit slower, but hey, it's faster than Allen Iverson. Then we got JJ Redick. Now this is close to Quentin Grimes, but it's not officially like the Quentin Grimes jump shot, and I've been telling y'all about this since maybe like 2K23. Then we got Zach LaVine, which you only need an 84 mid-range or three-pointer to unlock. That's a very solid jump shot base, but if you're in a build that has a lower three-pointer or mid-range, try out John Wall, or you can even try out like Kyle Lowry base, which is an 80 mid-range or three-pointer, which you end up having a little leeway because you need at least like an 84 once you end up putting these things together. Or you can end up using Westbrook, and it's a slept-on base, especially on a small guard. Then we got Cam Thomas, which I know from NBA 2K25, that's still good, but it's better if you use like Allen Iverson, Patty Mills, or even Stephen Curry. Then we got Miles McBride. This is one that's very slept on as well. You need an 85 three-pointer rating to even use this, or mid-range rating, and it's very solid. And like I always tell you guys, even if the jump shot is not like a meta jump shot, it can still be a great jump shot for you. The same thing with Jacoby Walter. If you like JT Thor, you got a low three-point rating, definitely use Jacoby Walter. And then we got Devin Booker. Now Devin Booker jump shot, Zach LaVine, they're somewhat similar, but they're slightly different, and they're still consistent as long as you know what you're doing when it comes to creating these releases. Now when it's bringing out this best bases, I'm gonna end up showing y'all boys some of the best jump shots I've been using so far. Now the first one is gonna be the Patty Mills Baluba. Now I know some of you guys are gonna say Baluba is broken for you. For me, Baluba is still money for me. Even if you want to, you know what I'm saying, Patty Mills, Oscar, but I prefer to do Patty Mills, Baluba, max speed, 50-50. You could go over release if you want to, but I'm going right at the R. Then we got Patty Mills, Baluba, Colin Sexton. This is max speed, and you can go all the way to release, but I stopped it right at the R, and it's a 70-30 blend. It's very similar to the Baluba, but it got that extra flick when it comes to actually using Colin Sexton, and it has an actual high arc on the jump shot, as the release height is an A, defensive immunity is an A+. Now, y'all boys always ask me, what jump shot you use on your small guards, which you consistently use? Even in my recent video for Trae Young, I used Allen Iverson, Baluba, Stephen Curry, or you can use Allen Iverson, Baluba, max speed, 40-60 blend, and this is between push and release, literally in the middle of between push and release. Now, this is my go-to jump shot, the same jump shot that's been working since the game came out. And if you're not fond of the Allen Iverson base, you can try out a different base with the same release. Then we got the Quentin Grimes with TJ McConnell and Beluba 50-50 max speed on release. Now, this jump shot is fast. Usually, I don't end up using this jump shot base just because it's too fast. At certain times, I get catch animations, or even coming off the dribble is perfect. But as of just catch and shoot, I'm a little bit more 50-50 on it. Then we got Jacoby Walter. Like I told you, you got a low 3-point rating, you want to at least get there. This jump shot only requires you to have an 83-point rating or mid-range rating. Now, you can get Jacoby Walter, Devin Booker, Colin Sexton. Now, if you want to put Oscar Robertson in that, if you want to, it will go up higher. It will be going from an 80 mid-range to maybe like an 85 just by adding Oscar Robertson into his release. So just keep that in mind if you do want to end up throwing Oscar Robertson in your releases. Now, look, as of what I experienced with Oscar Robertson, I like Oscar Robertson and Beluba together. Now, Oscar Robertson this year is slightly a little bit slower, but as of putting it together with Beluba, it's a nice combination. As we got Zach LaVine, Oscar Robertson, Beluba, max speed, 40-60 blend, and this is between push and release. And I'm gonna tell you this now, even if you're on a small guard, 6'4", 6'3", I would say around those, it's actually very consistent, and you get a nice little animation even when you're out of stamina. But now, for my bigger guards, my lockdowns, my poppers, I got something for y'all boys when it comes to the best bases, and there's a lot of good bases in the game. Now, starter 4, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant base is like that. I don't care what anybody say. Kobe Bryant base is like that. If you don't know Kobe Bryant base is like that, you're gonna find out very soon. Now, if you want a Patty Mills jump shot and you're on a 6'6" or a 6'8" or even 6'9", you can end up using Shannon Sharp jump shot base. It's literally the closest thing you can get to Patty Mills other than using that AJ Lawson base. Then we got Clyde Drexler. Like I told y'all boys, Clyde Drexler is a slept on, catch and shoot, even off the dribble, it's cool. You just gotta find you some releases that you like. Now, if you're on a low 3-point end, mostly I would say on the catch and shoot end, not off the dribble, Asar Thompson has got the value that you need. Catch and shoot, Asar Thompson, you want to be able to shoot the ball. The same thing with LeBron James. LeBron James is a jump shot base a lot of people didn't think about, but it's actually a very effective jump shot. Now, you might be looking for Jared Culver. If you're looking for Jared Culver, you have to be a starter 4. And you need a 76 mid-range or 3-pointer to even get it. But for T-Mac, you need a 74 mid-range or a 74 3-pointer to unlock. And I will still say Jared Culver is still better than T-Mac jump shot base to me. And lately I've been telling y'all boys about the Gordon Hayward base, and y'all boys been telling me y'all been messing with it. It's different. A lot of people wasn't hip to it, and it's a fast jump shot. If you like Quentin Grimes, this is somewhat around that range of speed of Quentin Grimes. Then we have Kevin Huerter. Now Kevin Huerter, this could be a catch and shoot jump shot. This could be off the dribble jump shot. I would say mostly for the catch and shoot end, I would do that, especially for the rating. Use Kevin Huerter for more of the catch and shoot, but you can come off the dribble with it. The same thing with Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes has great value. Great value, especially for a catch and shooter, but you gotta have at least an 86 mid-range or 3-pointer. Then we got Devin Booker. You come off the dribble, catch and shoot. It's about the same when it comes to that. Mostly, I would say catch and shoot will be better, but hey, off the dribble, as long as you can create space, you'll be good. Then we got Kyle Korver. Need a 90 mid-range or 3-pointer to use. It's still good ever since patch 1. Even long as you find the right release, it's the same thing when it comes to the Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes might be the #1 jump shot in NBA 2K26, or some way say Ray Allen's the #1 jump shot. But in the comment section, let me know below. Do you like Quentin Grimes or you like Ray Allen more? If you use both of the jump shots, which one is better to you? Then we got Matt Ryan. Now, Matt Ryan is cool and all. I say better for catch and shoot. Off the dribble is cool, but I prefer more catch and shoot for Matt Ryan. We got Carmelo Anthony. If you want to be a little bit different, you want to try something different, use Carmelo Anthony. It was very good at the beginning of the year. It's still good, just based on your play style and how people play it now in these upcoming seasons. Scottie Pippen, more of a catch and shoot jump shot, but some people use it off the dribble, but I prefer use Scottie Pippen off the catch and shoot. So if you got a 76 mid-range or 3-pointer and you got a low 3-pointer, use Scottie Pippen. Now, if you want to try something different, Josh Richardson. I've been trying to preach y'all Josh Richardson since 2K25, and you don't want to sleep on this jump shot base, especially catch and shoot or off the dribble. Jacoby Walter, same thing when it comes to the guards. It's literally JT Thor. They changed the name. This is JT Thor from 2K24, and it's money. Definitely try it out, catch and shoot off the dribble. Now, if you can't get Kobe Bryant base, Derek Whitehead. That's the alternative of getting Kobe Bryant base. Derek Whitehead is literally Kobe Bryant base. It's just a lower tier. Then we got Jalen Tyson, mostly on the catch and shoot. You're gonna see a few lockdowns in the corner using this, while still be able to get this jump shot off the dribble. Now, if you're not really good at timing a jump shot like that, and you want something actually simply easy, especially for the catch and shoot, J.R. Smith. Can't really go wrong. J.R. Smith can get the job done. Now look, I just gave y'all some of the best bases y'all can use for these big builds, lockdowns, poppers. Hey, here comes some of the best jump shots you can use. Now look, lately, I've been trying to hold off. I switched it out. I was using Kobe, Baluba, but as of lately, I tested this out before we dropped this. Kobe Bryant, Baluba, Oscar Robertson, max speed 40-60 blend, halfway between push and release. Nasty. But if you can't get Kobe Bryant, go with this. This is my day one jump shot with Derek Whitehead. It's the same as Kobe Bryant. Derek Whitehead, Baluba, David West, max speed, in between push and release, 30-70 blend. I'm gonna tell you this now. Kobe Bryant base is better than this, and rightfully so. It's gonna end up possibly being one of my top 5 jump shot bases for my bigger builds. Now, a lot of you guys ask me what jump shot I be using in my videos, and sometimes I don't put them in there. It's literally sometimes the same jump shot. Now, the jump shot is that Ray Allen custom that I've been using with Devin Vassell. Then we got Quentin Grimes, 65-35 blend, max speed, in between push and release, but slightly maybe like a tick down from the halfway mark. And this is what I've been using on a consistent basis. Now, if you want a different Ray Allen jump shot, you can use Ray Allen, Oscar Robertson, Brandon Ingram. But before the season came out, I ended up trying out Ray Allen, Baluba, Brandon Ingram, and it's about the same. It's literally about identical other than the actual rating that you need to use it. Now, when it comes to the next one, this is one that's been going around as of Ray Allen, Brandon Ingram, max speed 50-50. You can go all the way on release if you want to, but I stopped it right at the R, or you can use Quentin Grimes. Now, these two bases are about literally the best two bases you can use for big builds, but as of the release, Brandon Ingram, 50-50, max speed. You can go max release if you want to, but I stop it right at the R because that's my visual cue. Now look, for the next jump shot, mostly I would say for the catch and shooters, if you want to use off the dribble, Scottie Pippen, Baluba, Devin Vassell. Now this is a 991 actual blend, max speed, and this is right at the R. Literally right at the R for the visual cue, and all you need is to have that 80 mid-range or 3-point rating to even use this on your build. So if you're someone that's gonna be out there trying to shoot and you in the corner or even catch and shoot, 80 can get the job done. Now lately, y'all see me on this LeBron James base, and LeBron James base is very nice and it's very fast. You might be able to put this on 3-4 speed, but we have it on max speed 50-50 with Baluba as the blended, right when it comes to almost at the R for release. And as of lately, I've been testing out some Jared Cover, some T-Mac bases with some customs, and Jared Cover, Rudy Gay, Sadiq Bey, max speed 40-60. Usually on bases like this, I go 40-60, and it's going to be right at the release. It's a actually fast jump shot. Y'all know Jared Cover is literally one of those top jump shots from 2K25, and it's still like that in NBA 2K26. Now, I told y'all boys about the Gordon Hayward base. We got Gordon Hayward, Baluba, Luka Doncic. Now, you can switch this up. You don't have to use Luka Doncic. You can use something else. Even if you use pure Baluba or even throw Oscar, it's a 60-40 blend on 3-4 speed, which was actually still quick. Now, for my bigger builds like my 6'10s, 6'11s, the 7-footers, the 7'4s, hey man, I got something for y'all boys. For some of the best bases you can use, if you're a starter forward, Chris Bosh is nice. If you're someone that doesn't care for the Jonathan Isaac base, I know it's a lot of you guys out there saying I don't want to use Jonathan Isaac. Chris Bosh is cool. It's only really like 3 good jump shot bases to me that's really nice in this game. But if you're someone that wants to try something different, try Nick Claxton. Nicholas Claxton has a decent base, mostly on the catch and shoot end. But as of the #1 jump shot in the game for big builds, Jonathan Isaac, rhythm shooting with square, shooting with the button, whatever you want to call it. All you need is a 56 3-pointer or mid-range to unlock no matter what. And once you create some releases, all you will really need is like a 78 or 80 3-pointer or mid-range to create a good Jonathan Isaac jump shot. Now we got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is one of those ones I always love, 89 3-pointer or mid-range to use. And you might get this if you make a certain build of close to a Kevin Durant range. And then we got MPJ. MPJ is top 2. You got Jonathan Isaac, MPJ, 83 mid-range to unlock this. This is what some people favor just because of the defensive immunity and when it comes to the time stability. We got Trey Lyles. This is a little bit up and down catch and shoot if you want to do that way. Hey, Jabari Smith Jr. Don't sleep on it. I've been trying to tell y'all, even from last year, Jabari Smith Jr. is one of those ones, a good catch and shoot you don't want to sleep on. And you want something that's very close to a LaMarcus Aldridge based from the old 2Ks. David West is the closest we're going to get in NBA 2K26. Now, if you're in those big builds and you want to shoot a few shots here and there, you got a low 3-pointer, high 3-pointer, hey, high mid-range. The first thing we're going to start off for is the Michael Porter Jr. Dirk Nowitzki, LaMarcus Aldridge, max speed 20-80 blend. And this is going to be slightly 2 ticks past push, or you can put it exactly on push. Now, look, if you're on a bigger build like the 7-footers, the 7'4s, you're really not going to get contested like that, to be honest. The defense immunity is an A-. You're basically shooting over anybody's head anywhere it go, but it's a good catch and shoot jump shot or even off the dribble. Then you got Jonathan Isaac, LaMarcus Aldridge, Charles Bassey. This is what y'all been seeing me use lately. Giannis, Blake Griffin, Wemby, all those builds has been using this jump shot. Even my Kevin Durant build, I dropped 50 on 65-35 blend, max speed, in between push and release. If you want to put it on release, you can. Then we have Jonathan Isaac, Marc Gasol, Baluba, max speed, 10 and 90 blend on this jump shot, and this is between set, point, and push. Now usually I wouldn't end up trying this, but as of me trying it out, I was very surprised. Like, I was shocked. Rhythm shooting or using the button, it's nice. Now look, MPJ, Baluba, Chris Bosh, I tried this out, 80-20 blend, max speed. You can put it all the way on release if you want to. I've stopped right at the E and the A, like between the E and the A of release, and this has been nice. I usually don't really use MPJ like that, but MPJ has been growing on me a little bit more when it comes to using some of my taller builds, even when it comes to like my 7'4" or even my 6'11s. Then we got Kevin Durant, LaMarcus Aldridge, Dirk Nowitzki. You need an 87 mid-range with 3-pointer to use this, but you gotta have an 89 to unlock the actual Kevin Durant base, which you will have 3-4 speed, 60-40 blend, and this is gonna have literally about maybe 4 ticks or 3 ticks past push, and this is a very solid jump shot. Now that I just gave y'all boys all the sauce when it comes to best dribble pull-ups, best bases you can use for your build height and your rating, hey man, all I really ask y'all boys to do, man, make sure y'all share this video to one of y'all friends that can't shoot or need a little bit of guidance so they can get on track from shooting 40% to getting all the way to the 65s to the 70s in the near future. Now look, all I ask y'all boys to do before we get out of here, make sure y'all boys drop a like on the video. Drop a like on the video if you haven't yet. Make sure y'all boys subscribe. Make sure y'all turn post notifications so you don't miss more videos like this. And hey man, check out the 2 videos on the screen if you haven't yet.